Hopefully the lighting gets better. Hey, I think we're live. Hey, everybody. I said you're joining me. He's being a brat now. You can see his foot back there. Okay. Hi, everybody. I don't expect many people to come on this live stream because it was kind of a last minute decision. I have to apologize to you. I didn't get my research done for James Monroe for today's video. You're being distracting. You're being very distracting. I didn't get the research done for today's video because I was distracted by something else that I haven't been doing in a while. So I had to get that taken care of first, and it kind of took me all day. So unfortunately, the James Monroe video will not be uploaded until tomorrow. I'll be doing my research as soon as I get off here for the night. So I just wanted to apologize in case you were waiting for that James Monroe video, which won't be until tomorrow. So I just wanted to come on here and tell you that you didn't miss it. You didn't miss the notification or anything. I just didn't make it. So, and Sea Dog is being very distracting with his feet in the background. Stop. My gosh. If you can leave a comment on this video and let me know if you would like me to do, I think it would actually be part 3 to my series of surviving abuse. I do have another story that I can tell you about a different kind of abuse that actually 2 different kinds of abuses that I suffered that happened over the span of several years by a couple different people. You are being so annoying. Oh my gosh, this is so annoying. But if you wanted me to do that video, I did want to say, Sea Dog, I am trying to talk about something serious. Would you stop? I can see you in my camera here. I did want to make a statement about my first, or actually the second video, the one that I did more recently about the abuse I suffered as a child. I realized after putting that video out and getting a couple of comments from a couple of you out there that it looked as if I am still suffering from it on a daily basis, and that's absolutely not true. I did touch base on this in yesterday's video at the end of the part 2 Thomas Jefferson video, that to talk about my abuse as a child was a 6-month thought. It wasn't just like out of the blue, like that day or the day before, the week before, the month before, that I decided to put that out there for everybody to hear. It wasn't meant to draw attention to myself. It was kind of trying to think of the right words to say, kind of a teaching tool to let people know that if they have gone through that kind of abuse, if they are going through that kind of abuse, they aren't alone, and that I have myself suffered from that kind of abuse for many years as a child during my formative years. It does still affect me occasionally, and that day just happened to be a very bad day after a very bad week of putting up with SAD. So I don't want you guys to be too concerned about me that this plagues me every single day. It doesn't. You can see in some of my other videos, I'm normally and generally a very happy person on my videos. And so just certain things come up, whether it be a song, whether it be just bad timing on a thought that just happens to come into my head. Like the other night, Sea Dog was watching Criminal Minds, and something one of the characters said brought into mind another kind of abuse that I suffered. and it literally had me crying, and it wasn't something that I had thought of for years, since that kind of abuse happened. But certain things come up, certain times of the year, certain things that I watch on YouTube or in a show, or songs that come up, or just something pops into my head. I'm not consciously thinking of it, but when it starts coming into my head, then the thought automatically comes back, and I push through it and I move on with my day. So I don't want you guys to be concerned that that abuse still affects me on a daily basis 24/7, because it doesn't. Same way with this other abuse, these two other abuses that I suffered. And so I appreciate your concern for me. I really do. And I just want people to know that, hey, this doesn't just happen to celebrities. It doesn't just happen to political leaders. Doesn't just happen to women either. It happens to men. It doesn't matter the age, the gender, the nationality. It happens to common everyday people like myself. So if you have suffered through that kind of abuse, I'm very, very sorry. If you are suffering through it, I am extremely sorry that you're going through this. And hopefully you can find peace within yourself. The memories will probably never go away, but hopefully, like me, because it's been so many years since I've suffered any kind of abuse, you can push through it. Just like I have. It'll rear its ugly head at the most inopportune times. But if you do want to hear about the two different kinds of abuses that I suffered from two different men, that I will say, I can certainly make a follow-up video to that. I think it'd be part 3. I'd have to go back through my videos and find out if the more recent one was that I labeled it as part 2, because the first one was a couple of years, like over a year ago, year and a half ago, on Father's Day, when I was out at the Millennial Gardens and I talked about surviving abuse, but I didn't go into detail. That was the first one, and I think I labeled the second one as, surviving abuse and this type of abuse. So that was part 2, I believe. So this would actually be part 3. So if you want to see that, I can certainly talk about that. I can certainly fill up 18 minutes with that kind of abuse. I'd have to shrink it down, but unfortunately, in the second case of the abuse with the second person, my children had witnessed some of that abuse as well. And I feel very responsible for that. So I have apologized to them. They have forgiven me. So, because I brought them into a very dangerous situation, which wasn't dangerous to begin with, but became dangerous. So I'll just leave it at that. I can certainly talk about it, even if you don't say if you want to see it or not. I most likely will, so that you guys can understand what I'm talking about. And those of you that might be suffering from that kind of abuse can find strength in my words and my stories. And I don't do it to bring up those memories to anybody that is suffering from abuse, but just wanted to put that out there. So anyway, tomorrow, here's hoping, I will be doing my research tonight on James Monroe, and I think it's James Monroe. I'm sorry, James Madison. I've been saying the wrong name the whole time. Our 4th president. I will be doing that video tomorrow. I'll do my research tonight, and then I'll maybe, depending on how much there is, it is kind of late in the evening now as well. It seems late because it's dark out, but it's about 6:30 here in Minnesota. And so I will hopefully be putting that video out tomorrow. That is my goal, to put that video out tomorrow. I also have not been door dashing for a couple weeks now because the tabs on my car expired. So I mailed in the payment, and I have to wait for the tabs to come to me. And I've been told that, or I did some research on that, from Minnesota, and they're saying it can take up to 10 days. One website said something like 4 to 6 weeks, which I'm hoping that's not the case. I think I may have mentioned this yesterday too. Kind of remember saying something about that at some point, but I'm hoping it's the 10 days so that I can get out door dashing, because it's supposed to start turning warmer again. Warmer as in 30s to 40s. So in any case, just wanted to come on here and tell you guys to be watching tomorrow for the James Madison video to find out what happened while he was in office. So thanks for joining me tonight, the 2 people that were here and the 1 person that's still watching me, and for anybody that's watching this afterwards, thank you. Please leave your comments below. Follow me on Twitter at Chloe.LB40. Like the video, dislike the video, I don't care. Either way, it helps me. Every comment helps, every share helps, every thumbs up, thumbs down helps. So, and thank you to my new follower on Twitter, Aria something or other. I forgot your name, but you know who you are. So I will be seeing you tomorrow to talk about James Madison, and then I will probably be making a video about the other 2 types of abuse that I suffered. So, Sea Dog, did you want to wave goodbye with your feet? Or your hand, whatever. He's being silent in the background. He wants me to stop because he's watching, I don't know, the Avengers or something. I don't know. But I had him pause it so that I wouldn't get a copyright infringement on my video. So this is a very short video. Thanks for joining me live. Hopefully this turned out okay. And we'll see you guys tomorrow for James Madison. Have a sunny day. Bye.